Legendary time, Legend Gang. It is Kylie Simone, and I am back with another Twerk and Work Tarot Practice. So, Twerk and Work is an opportunity for our community to come together and to learn one card for the week. Today, we are using the Celebrate Life Tarot Deluxe and its corresponding guidebook, both of which are available at childlike.com today, right now. Go get it. So, if you are new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back, bro. I missed you. This platform is to uplift and inspire my legends through intuition, tarot, and confidence. If you're interested in any of those things, please make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. Shout out to everybody who has been liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, donating, purchasing oracles, purchasing tarot, purchasing books, and definitely follow me on all social media at Twerk Tarot. Arigato, gracias, shukran. You're really helping the platform grow. Please continue to do so. So without further ado, we're going to use the deluxe. Y'all don't know how happy I am to have this deck. But we're going to use the deluxe edition of this deck to pull our card for the week. So, what card is most highest in line for Legend Gang to learn this week? Damn, body popping. Gotta get a roll on. Get your roll on. Let me stop. Let me see, what card is most highest in line for Legend Gang to learn this? Do I want to take that? I'm gonna just look at it. I'm gonna look at it because I'm curious. Wait, who is this? The Two of Swords, Haley Williams. We're gonna honorably mention her, the Two of Swords. But what card is most highest aligned for Legend Gang to learn this week? The Page of Cups. Have we done the Page of Cups recently? Shout out Lil Wayne, and then honorably mention the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Shout out Michael Jackson. Have we done the Page of Cups recently? Am I tripping? Let me double check because I feel like I know we did the King of Cups. You know what? That's not what's important. What's important is I asked what was most highest in line for us to learn this week. So if this is the card, this is the card. So we're going to start. It's a new thing that we're going to do, but we're going to start with our guidebook and see where our message is for the week. And then we are going to get into the tarot guide, which is the website that I normally use for us to look up cards. So yes, yeah. Oh my God, not how I was like right there, no cap. But we have the Page of Cups. Shout out Lil Wayne. And in case y'all want to screenshot this page, I'm gonna try to keep it still for a second for anybody who may resonate with this message. Boom. But let's get into it. So the Page of Cups, the affirmations for this card is: my intuition guides me to transform through my creativity. I allow the divine to flow through me in my work. I trust the process even when it's unconventional. What are we doing? What are we doing? So you're in a space where you're saying what you feel and creating how you want. You're letting your ideas, your feelings, and your creativity come out in a way that feels natural to you, even if it doesn't make sense to everybody else. And that's exactly why it works. Stay in that energy. The more you lean into your uniqueness, the more it connects to the more it connects with the audience that it was divinely orchestrated for. I love that. It's shadow or misaligned energy, aka it in the reverse. You're either holding back your expression or letting it come out in a way that lacks direction. The energy and creativity are there, but it's scattered, immature, or not being taken seriously. Stop second guessing yourself or you risk not expressing anything at all. You can refine your expression as you move through it. Your voice matters. Your ideas matter. Express yourself. The energy of this particular card and artist, aka again Lil Wayne, and I have him as the expression. So every card has like a title, we'll say. So Lil Wayne in this instance is the expression. So like how you express yourself, how you move, regardless of what people are saying or doing around you with this Page of Cups. But anyway, it's creativity, emotion, playfulness, expression, new energy, and divine gifts. So, again, shout out the Celebrate Life Tarot guidebook. But yeah, so let's get more into this energy. We actually did pull it upright, so I am happy to see that. So for the most part, Legend Gang, we are moving creatively this week. You could be working on a project or getting ready to put something out, or maybe kind of doubting yourself a little bit where you want to work on something, but people around you may have something to say about what it is that you're doing or what it is that you're working on, but don't let the naysayers stop you from what it is that you got going on. Keep going, even if people don't understand what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Again, in this particular depiction, we got Lil Wayne. He got his middle finger up because always fuck the haters. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want anyway. But we're not gonna get into that. But this is the original depiction of the Page of Cups from the Rider-Waite Tarot. If you read cards, not cards, but if you read like cartomancy or playing cards is what I want to say, the Page of Cups would be non-existent. I had to think about it. It would be non-existent because it would be, if it were there, it would be in the suit of hearts. The suit of hearts is the suit of cups in a corresponding deck. But let's see. So the Page of Cups in general represents children, an inner child, youthfulness, idealism, sensitivity, being a dreamer, your inner voice, your spirituality, your psychic gifts, messages, happy news, naivety, crushes, admirers, becoming emotionally mature, romantic proposals, engagements, pregnancies, marriages, births, romance, artistic, kindness, loyalty, beauty, fashion, and style. In general, the general context of the Page of Cups is a bringer of messages. This could be in the form of happy news, important information, invitations to social events, gossip, or the potential for romantic proposals. It can also represent your inner child, so don't take things too seriously when this card appears. It may be a sign that you need to connect to your inner child by embracing the fun and frivolous side of life. It can also represent beauty, fashion, glamour, or style. So you may be trying on a new personal style or having fun with your style or your fashion when this minor arcana card appears. The Page of Cups can also signify that you are beginning to gain a level of emotional maturity that allows you to be kind, compassionate, loyal, helpful, affectionate. I already said loyal, but and loyal. If representing a person, the Page of Cups signifies a young person, child, or a person who is young at heart, who is a bit of a daydreamer, intuitive, naive, sensitive, idealistic, and they may be a water sign such as a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So I kind of like that. I don't normally read too much into that personally when I read the Page of Cups, but I do like that, like being a child at heart, being like playful, having fun, like the inner child. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing things that you like to do as a child, or you could be again expressing yourself in ways that maybe you never did as a child. It's interesting. And I also like that it's talking about fashion and style, because I was just thinking about that, like, what do I want to do with my fucking hair? I'm thinking about locking it, but I don't want to make that commitment. But yeah, let's see. Let's keep going. In love and relationships, in a love tarot reading, if you are in a relationship, the Page of Cups is a good omen, as it can represent the possibility of romantic proposals, engagements, pregnancies, marriages, or births. It can also suggest that you need to be more romantic and be willing to follow your heart. If you are single, it can indicate that a romantic admirer is interested in you. But we already knew that. Let me stop. We already knew that though, for real, on God. The Page of Cups can also indicate a relationship with a younger person. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Let me see. It can also signify that you need to let them know that you are interested. If you want to turn your crush into something more, you need to take a chance. I don't know who that's for, but you know, if that's for you, that's for you. In a money and career context, the Page of Cups indicates that you have been waiting on, if you have been waiting on word about a promotion, let me hold this up, a promotion or a job application, the Page of Cups is a good omen indicating happy news. The Page of Cups can also represent being a dreamer rather than a doer. If you are unhappy with your current work situation, oh my baby, my bad, or things aren't going as well as you'd like, make sure you are taking positive and proactive steps to improve things and not just dreaming about it. If you are spending your time wishing for a better career instead of working hard to get the career you want, you need to stop dreaming and make things happen. It can also indicate that you may be drawn to a career in the arts or fashion industry. It is a card of poetry, art, and fashion. It's saying fashion a lot. Like, I never really got that with this card. That's interesting. In a financial context, the Page of Cups can also indicate good financial news. It does carry a warning to put work in with regards to financial planning and investments. Don't just naively jump into investments or purchases. Make sure you've done your research before parting with your cash. Last two, in a health context. In a health reading, the Page of Cups is usually the bearer of positive news. This could be in the form of a test coming back with the result that you want, or getting a diagnosis that will clarify things and allow you to take positive steps to improve your health, or even receiving information about a treatment that will help you. It can also indicate pregnancy. Spirituality. In the spiritual context, the Page of Cups is a great card to get as it can indicate emerging intuition or psychic abilities. You may find that spirit is sending you some very positive messages when this card appears. You should also be in tune with your inner voice. Pay attention to your dreams as they may contain psychic messages. Ooh. So I'm not going to read the whole description of what it means in the reverse, but we're just going to go over its keywords. Hope y'all don't mind. So in the reverse, the Page of Cups can indicate childhood issues, sexual abuse, bad news, broken dreams, canceled social events and engagements, proposals. Canceled social events, canceled engagements, canceled proposals, bad news, obsession, jealousy, envy, vindictiveness, emotional vulnerability, emotional immaturity, emotional wounds, becoming sexually active, promiscuity, seduction, ignoring your inner child or your inner voice, and being obsessed with image. A teaking. What the fuck is a teaking? Attention seeking and childishness. Hold on, let me skim through. Because that was a lot. I didn't expect it to be that much. Okay, no, it's pretty much that. So that is the Page of Cups in the upright. But I also want to, I shuffled it back in, but I also want to read the Two of Swords. Just because of how that jumped out earlier, I should have kept it to the side, for real. Because with this card being us dealing with our creativity and again having to make decisions that may be contrary to what other people want you to do, but having a lot of good news coming in because of the decisions that you're making, because of your creativity, because of going a path or doing things that may be unconventional, or you know what I'm saying, maybe not even what you expected. Again, like following childhood dreams, following your inner voice, following your intuition. Those are two things I really like about the Page of Cups. Intuition and childhood. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna put these two together so y'all can see. the Two of Swords and the Page of Cups. So now let's briefly read the Two of Swords. I'm going to read it from our guidebook. And then I'm also going to read its keywords. I'm not going to go over all of it, but the keywords for what it means. But y'all also let me know what y'all think in the comments. If y'all have any other interpretation of these cards that I have not mentioned or I haven't said anything about, please do share. Because what I'm reading from my interpretation and from this particular creator's interpretations are not the only ones. And that's what this is about, Twerk and Work, for us to come together and to express like what the card could mean in many walks of life. So please make sure to share in the comments. I want to hear from you for real. So the Two of Swords, in case you want to screenshot this, if this message resonates with you. The affirmations. Well, first, Hayley Williams represents the decision. So how Lil Wayne was the expression, Hayley Williams is the decision. So I release the fear of making the wrong decisions. I trust my intuition to make decisions without delay. I am capable of handling the outcome of my choices. These definitely feel like they're going hand in hand. These definitely feel like they're going hand in hand. Y'all let me know, but like we were just saying that, like, don't let people make you doubt yourself, and don't you dare fucking doubt you. Don't you fucking dare doubt you. But let's continue. So in the upright, which is how we saw it, you're at a moment where a decision needs to be made. Let me make sure y'all can see. Where a decision needs to be made, and you already feel both sides of it. You've got one foot in and one foot out, reaching in different directions, trying to hold everything together without fully choosing. You're aware, you're alert, and you know that this moment matters, but you're still balancing instead of committing. It's time to lock in. It's time to lock in. The hesitation is louder than the decision itself. Once you choose, your energy sharpens and you start heading in that direction. So that may be why this kind of came out first, or this stood out to me, because you could be at this crossroads energy where you're like, should I make this move? Should I keep going? Should I trust myself? Should I keep following my inner voice, my intuition? Should I do this? Like, because people is talking mad shit. People are laughing, and I didn't even, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even get to the end yet. I'm not even halfway through. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of giving that. But yeah, so once you lock in and you make this decision, shit is gonna start moving, you know, period. My bad, I don't mean to flash y'all. But let's see. In the reversed, you are avoiding, a decision altogether and hoping that it resolves itself. You're stuck in the middle, stretched between two paths, and it's draining you. The longer you sit there, the more disconnected and frustrated you become, because nothing is actually progressing. Indecision is the block. Movement starts the moment you stop stalling and pick a direction. So this card represents decision, tension, balance, avoidance, clarity, and commitment. So yeah, lock in, Legend Gang. I feel like you know what's gonna happen if you don't continue, and you don't want that. And then you know what's gonna happen if you do continue, and you may not want like that fully either. It's like you want the benefits of it, like you want the success of it, but you may not want like the loss that comes with it, like maybe having to lose some people, or to lose time, lose energy, lose, you know what I'm saying, lose, like you got to sacrifice some shit in order to get to something that you want. Like the page is the beginning of the court card, so it's like the initiation, so to speak. It's the initiation into becoming a master, which is that king energy, that emperor, empress energy. So it's like you've started something and now you got to see it through. You have to decide to again, lock in, commit to it, and follow through. But I feel like with the Ace of Swords at the bottom, not to make this a reading, but I feel like with the Ace of Swords at the bottom, like you're getting that clarity you need. You made your decision. You chose one of the two paths, and that's your truth. So I feel like expect good things to come from whatever it is that you are doing this week, Legend Gang. So before I close us out, because I was real confident about to close us out. How we doing on time? I wanted to keep this under 20 minutes, but I do want to read this really quickly. Two of Swords. just to give us a reference. It's not just my own. But okay, so this is the original depiction of the Two of Swords. For everybody that's interested in seeing that, it's a woman who has two swords, and it's like she has to choose between the lesser of two evils, so to speak. But in the upright, it represents a stalemate, a truce, sitting on the fence, a crossroads, difficult decisions, painful choices, stressful decisions, opposition, facing your fears, being torn in between two choices, divided loyalty, being caught in the middle, denial, blindness, an inability to see the truth, avoidance, and blocked emotions. And then in its reverse, it doesn't feel like a good card, but it's not a bad card either. It's just a decision. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people do not want to make decisions. Like, I don't know if y'all notice this, but a lot of people actually pass off their decision making onto other people. And it's because they don't want to bear the weight of what may happen like after the decision is made. Like, everybody wants to claim the success, but like a lot of times people don't want to claim the failure. They don't want to claim the what if this doesn't work out. They don't want to claim that part of it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to take that ownership. And it's a lot easier to blame somebody else for things going wrong. That's why people don't like making decisions. And that's why the Two of Swords kind of feels a little bit daunting to a lot of people, because it's like, nah, you gotta man up, you gotta woman up, you gotta goddess up. Like, get your shit up, power up. You know what I'm saying? And do the shit. Like, go for it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Take responsibility. Matter of fact, shout out to Naruto. I don't know how many of y'all are anime heads, but I've been rewatching Naruto with my son, right? And there's a character whose name is what's his name? Shikimaru. I think that's his name. The kid with the spiky hair. Well, they all got spiky hair. But anyways, it's this kid, right? And he's a master strategist. Like, a matter of fact, Paige, he's a baby master strategist. He's just now kind of getting into his energy, where he's getting the experience he needs to become a master, right? And on his first mission, he was supposed to lead Naruto and some of the other kids to capture Sasuke, and they failed. Sasuke got away. Not to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it, but Sasuke got away, and now he was kind of sitting with that weight of the failure. Like, damn, like, I committed to this and we fucking failed, and now I don't know what to do. Like, I should just quit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. Like, I suck at this. And it's like, his dad was like, you a fucking coward. He didn't say it like that. But he was like, you a fucking coward. Like, you really just gonna back down? You really just gonna give up? This was your first time. Instead of taking the information that you've experienced or you've gained from this experience and learning from it and being better next time, you just gonna quit? So I feel like Legend Cake, you could also be in that type of energy too, where you could be deciding whether or not you want to continue something. Maybe you failed, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, it didn't work out the first time, or it didn't work out the second time. And it's just like, what am I doing? you know, that could be an example for somebody. Somebody may resonate with that. Y'all let me know in the comments. But anyway, so in the reverse, the Two of Swords can indicate indecision, delays, postponements, seeing the truth, lies being exposed, overwhelming fears, overwhelming anxiety, overwhelming worry, overwhelming stress. Don't let these things overwhelm you. And don't. Being overly cautious, and information overload, emotional turmoil, mental turmoil, holding on to anxiety or holding on to resentment, emotional detachment, emotional coldness, and being emotionally guarded. So, yeah, you might have to be like Shikimaru, you know what I'm saying? Cry it out a little bit, face yourself, like, face your fears, face the anxiety, face the stress, face the situation, and keep fucking going, bro. Because the worst that can happen is, like, you fail. And then even if you fail, you could just keep trying. You know what I'm saying? Not on some insanity shit where you keep trying the same thing. Don't keep doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Revise yourself, not revise yourself, but revise your plan, tweak the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, move a little bit differently and continue to expect that positive outcome. Continue to listen to your intuition and to believe and to know that it will lead you and guide you to where you need to go. So, with that being said, that is what I have for us today, Legend Gang. I hope that that was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed. Please make sure to check out shadowtwerktarot.com to purchase your Celebrate Life Tarot. This is the deluxe. The regular edition is just like this. It just doesn't have the gilded gold edges. I mean, get the fancy. Make sure you get your guidebook, the coloring book, and the build your own deck books. Those are over there. I don't feel like grabbing them. But yeah, it's all on the website, so make sure you check that out. And yeah, that's what I had. So until next time, you are truly legendary. I love you, and I'm gonna see you later. Sayonara. Bye bye. Sayonara.